Great morning, great afternoon, and great evening, great day, everyone. You are welcome once again to our today's online class with Mr. Michael. Today, we are going to look at something more fantastic than ever. Just pay attention and be attentive. Today, we'll be talking about squares and square roots. We say that a square is a product of a number multiplying itself. Whenever we say find the square of a number, we are directly saying multiply that number by itself. So we said that the square of a number, there is we say square. Square is like a two. The shape, the symbol for square is two. When we say square a number, write that number down. Then with a small two on top of it, just like exactly what you are saying. Whether though they say you should square 100, write the 100 bold and write a small two on top of it. So that small two is the one that shows that we use as squaring that particular number. So it is a notation that the number have been squared or multiplied. Let's move further and see what we have in stock. Now we are going to find the squares of different numbers. Now we say the square of 2. When we say look for the square of 2, that means you multiply 2 in 2 places. That means 2 times 2 is equals to 4. So the square of 2 is 4. We have the square of 3. That means you write 3 and square it with a small 2 on it. That means that square means 3 times 3, which is 9. Also, when we say 4 square, 4 to the small 2 on top of it means 4 times 4, which is equals to 16. So once you see that 2 there, it means that the number must multiply 2 times. It is different from cube. Cube is 3. When you see 3 on top means you multiply by 3 times, but this one is square. That means you multiply this number that is carrying it up 2 times. 2 times 2 is 4, 3 times 3 is 9, and 4 times 4 is 16. So the square of 2 is 4, the square of 3 is 9, and the square of 4 is 16. Now, how do we find the square root of a number? When we talk about the square root, we are talking about a number that has been multiplied itself to get a specific figure. So that number that have done that multiplication is called the root. Now, what do we mean? Let's look at the root of. There's a number that we can multiply that multiply itself to have 49. Let's look at that number. We have 7. This root of 7 times root of 7 equals to, now we are going to take only 1 7. Whenever we square a number, for us to get the root, once you know number that can multiply itself to have that specific number, take one of it and know that that number is not as the root of 49. 7 is the root of 49 because it's 7 that multiply itself to give us 49. Or you can say 49 divided by 7 gives us 7. So you look for which number can divide a particular number without any remainder. Just like 49 divides 7 and the answer is 7. So you say that 7 times 7 is 49. 49 divided by 7 is 7. That is how to get the square root of a number. Then the second one, we have the square root of 36. You can say 36 divided by 6. A number that 36 can divide without any remainder is known as the square of that number. You see 36 divided by 6 is equals to 6. That means 6 times 6 is 36. Or we can use calculation method. Just like when we're looking for the LCM of a number, we say 36, 2 can divide 36 into 18, 2 can divide 18 into 9, 2 cannot divide 9 again, so 3 cannot divide 9 into 3, 3 can divide 3 into 1. So now these numbers, we have 2 of 3 and 2 of 2. So you take 1, 2, multiply them. Whatever you have gives you the root of 36. Now we now know that 1, 2 and 1, 3. Now since we have 6 and 6, we'll take only 1 6. So 6 becomes the square root of 36. Now let's look at the way we are going to do this, because finding the square of a number means multiplying that number by itself 2 times. Now looking for the square root, look for a number that number can divide exactly without any remainder. When you get that number, you will know that you have gotten the root of that number. For example, we know we have 36, like we just finished. We know that 6 times 6, it's only 6 that can multiply by itself to give us 36. That means 6 is the square root of 36. Now we have understood all we have done here. I'll give you a task, and this task is just for you to find the square of 9, 13, and 12. Also, find the square root of 25, 225, and 169. Submit it to me in school whenever you come back. So I wish you good luck, and I know that you all understand what we've just done here. Take care of yourself and remain agile as you've always been. Thank you.